Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jordan Swankler, and today I have a recipe that is, if you're an ice cream and a fruit lover, it's going to blow your socks off. It's phenomenal. The whole recipe comes out to right around 400 calories for, almost a gallon of ice cream. It's pretty insane what you can do. If you've never heard of like protein fluff ice cream or protein ice cream, anabolic ice cream, this is a real game changer. There are numerous YouTube videos out there of different flavors and stuff that you can make. This is the one that I normally stick to. It seems to taste the best, and it doesn't, you don't get flavor fatigue off of this one as much. But I will show you guys how you could alter the recipe basically to make it whatever flavor you guys wanted. If you wanted to make strawberry, if you want to make peach, lemon ice cream for whatever reason, you can do it. It's really a very versatile recipe. So yeah, I won't keep you guys waiting. We'll go ahead and start off with the blender. You are going to need a Ninja blender. Believe me, it does not work with any other blender. I have tried, and you just can't get it to chop it up and blend it near as well. With the Ninja blender, with having 3 different blades on it, it's practically made for doing this. So yeah, make sure you get these. I'm pretty sure they don't cost all that much. You can pick them up pretty cheap online, get them ordered. But alright, so with the ice, we're going to start out with an ice layer. You want to fill it about halfway up between the second and the third blade. It comes out to, where is that? There we go. Right around 4 cups of ice is about what you want in there. Make sure it's not like cubed really big. If it is, put probably like 5 cups in there and chop it up a little bit before you get started with the other ingredients that'll be going over here. So I'll go ahead and get the ice put in this. I'll readjust the camera, that way you guys can see me working with all the other ingredients, and I'll show you how to make this. Alright guys, I am back, and we got the ice in the blender. We got it on our weight scale, with the weight scale already zeroed out. So what we're going to start with is a protein powder. I'm using the marshmallow flavored Rise. If you use this with the blueberries, it gives the ice cream like a cotton candy type taste. It's kind of weird, but really good at the same time. Although I might just think that because of how hungry I am half the time. Trust me, if you guys ever go on a long contest prep diet, anything tastes good. I mean, even carrots taste like candy at a certain point. I need to get 1 serving of protein powder in there. And I am 3 grams shy, 4 grams shy. 34 grams. Perfect. Alright. Now we got the protein powder in there. The next ingredient would be xanthan gum. So this is a little bit hard to find, but believe me, you guys can find it. Dude, Walmart sells it now. I bought this at Weiss. Any sort of health store that sells different like cooking supplements will sell it. Like I said, it takes a little bit sometimes to find it, but once you find it, you know where to go to. So just spend some time Googling it, and it'll pop up where it's at. So we are going to need a whole lot of this. This is a thickening agent. You just need probably like 5 grams is what I normally put in. Alright, there we go. Alright, for the ice cream itself, that's literally all you need. Add a little bit of water to it, blend it up, it'll thicken up into ice cream, and that would be your base minimum. From this, you can change it to whatever flavor you want. If you want to put strawberries in there, if you want to put pineapples in there, peaches, anything. Yeah, you can even take those sugar-free Jello packets. There's 10 calories per serving and 4 servings per. You dump those Jello packets in there with like a vanilla, and then you'd have lime Jello or lime ice cream flavor. You can get orange, strawberry flavor. That's a nice way to make a super low calorie ice cream, and it will keep you full for a very long time. I'm going to use blueberries though, and before I put the blueberries in, I'm going to add some yogurt. I have some fat-free Greek yogurt that I need a spoon for. So the idea of the yogurt is it gives it a nice creamier consistency instead of so fluffy. So this will make it just a little bit more creamy. If you have the calories to spend on it, it's definitely worth the extra calories. I mean, this is only 90 calories per serving, and it makes a world of difference. But that's my favorite thing about this recipe. It's so versatile in the calorie range that you can make it. You can make it a high calorie, or you can make it sub 200 for almost a gallon of ice cream. Alright, now that we got the Greek yogurt in there, I'll zero it back out. I'm going to take the frozen blueberries. If you do not get frozen, you use fresh, you're going to have to use more ice. I would recommend just using the frozen. It's going to help thicken it up better anyways. So I'm going to put 2 servings of frozen blueberries in there. It'll be a total of 280 grams. Which is actually a lot of blueberries. Alright, now that we got all of our ingredients in there, it is time to blend this up. I do not add any water to it right off the bat. I sort of watch it and see how it does, just to make sure that I don't make it too runny. So I will readjust the camera so you guys can see me blend it, and I'll mute it because this thing is very noisy. Alright, before we get to blending, I forgot one last ingredient. You will need to get a 0-calorie sweetener if you want. I've never tried it without. I imagine the blueberries and the Dannon Greek yogurt would sweeten it up enough, but I always like to be on the safe side because this is basically my dessert for the day. So just put a little bit in there. Probably put about 15 grams of sucralose in there. Give it a shake to work it down in. And then we will get to blending in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so as you guys can see, it really didn't blend all that well. We are going to have to add a little bit of water to it. Not much, just like a 1/4 cup at best. And then take your spoon and push some of this thick stuff from the top down in tighter to the blades. Do not use your fingers because you will cut yourself. Alright, so all this stuff is stuck on the side that the blades aren't able to reach. You gotta take a like the wooden end of a squeegee and just start breaking this stuff off the corners, packing everything down in, that way you can actually chop it up and do what the blender's supposed to do. But you guys can see just why these Ninja blenders are a lifesaver for this, because imagine trying to do this with a blender with just the blades on the bottom. It would be impossible. Alright, back to it. Alright, so we're going to add just a little bit more water to it. Just add a little bit of water time. Take your time, especially if you're making for your first time, because a little bit of water will go a very long way. Alright guys, so everything is done right now technically. We could just take this off and eat it as is. My blender's not quite full the whole way, so I want to be able to make the full blender. I'm making this into 2 different meals, so I'll just add a little bit more ice to it. Just put the ice on the top. Add however much you want to add the volume to it. Let's use all that. And just take your spatula and push the ice down in so the blades can actually chop it up. Otherwise, you'll just get a solid ice cube with a bite of ice cream. Once you get all that packed in, just put the lid back on the blender and blend it for a couple more cycles. Make sure that you got all the ice chunks ground up, and after that I will be right back. Alright guys, so it's all blended up, and you can tell it's full whenever it leaves the ice cream on the top. And you got your nice fluffy protein ice cream. I mean, the stuff, it passes the blizzard test, so it's got to be good, right? So you just take a spatula and just slowly scrape everything off the blade. And if you're anything like me, do not try to lick these things off. I have not cut myself yet doing it, but I've heard some stories. So smart tip: use your finger, get one there, and just wipe it off that way. And it is delicious. I'm gonna set that off to the side for later. Right now, I'm gonna start pouring bowls of ice cream. Like I said, this makes a massive amount of ice cream. I mean, there's one full bowl. I don't know. That bowl's a little bit too full. Yeah, we'll get it all situated here. think we got it all cleaned up. We have made 3 bowls of ice cream. I'm going to, so what I like to do is after I'm done, you can eat it just the way it is right now. I like to put it in the freezer for about 20 to 30 minutes. It gets a nice crust on the outside and makes it a little bit harder. I like that. Something they could try. If you don't really care for it, you don't have to wait till the ice cream has that crunch on it, but I am. So I'm going to put these in the freezer for about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to get everything cleaned up here that I made a mess with, and I will be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. As you can see, we got the ice cream all laid out in 3 different bowls. And now for the taste test. Just need my spoon. Alright, so this is just normal blueberry ice cream. I mean, you can see the texture of it is pretty similar to that of like a soft served ice cream. And I got a little bit of ice cube chunks in that one. Didn't quite blend it up enough. But it is extremely good. And 230, I'm trying to add up the macros on it. This comes out to 360 calories if you don't count the xanthan gum. That being fiber, I mean, 360, you're looking at like, if you count the xanthan gum, it's right around 390 calories. It is, 390 calories, you get 3 bowls of ice cream. You can space them out and have them at different times, like each an hour apart, and you get a bowl of ice cream every hour for 3 hours. You get less than 400 calories. And you're getting plenty of protein, and you're getting roughly 25, you're getting about 39, 40 some grams of protein for all 3 of these. So right around 40 grams of protein and under 400 calories. It's a very high protein, very filling snack to have while you're dieting, trying to lose weight. If you, I guarantee right now, if you normally have like a bedtime snack, you normally have like regular ice cream in the evening or a brownie or some sort of sweets right before you go to bed, and you replace it with eating this, you're guaranteed to lose weight. Or you replace any of your meals with this, you're guaranteed. I'm telling you, it's going to cut your calories down drastically from a normal high calorie meal. But I am half starving, and it's been about 4 hours since I've eaten, so my time is up. But if you want to learn any more recipes, I can show you guys some different ways to make this into different flavors. Being on a super restrictive diet, cutting down for competition, I mean, you get pretty creative with some of the stuff that you can come up with. So, not saying that you're gonna like everything, but if you do want to know any more recipes like this, leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, like the video. It takes 1 second to like the video, and subscribe. It only takes a couple seconds to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and get back to eating this ice cream, and you guys have a great day.